Hey Glam Fam, welcome back. Today is going to be episode 9 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, they made us wait 2 weeks for this nonsense. This was yet another filler episode. This was not worth the 2-week wait. I feel like they thought the scene with the OGs was going to be bigger than what it was. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start with Marlo gushing over her felon bae. Because the day after their date, he sent her roses and he texted her good morning. So far, so good. Next is Sonya preparing for her Mommy Nation charity event for homeless moms. She's having a auction and her auctioneer got COVID. So she was looking for a new host and her friend suggested Kenya. Now, I said this was a bad idea from the start because Kenya isn't really the most supportive when it comes to other people's businesses, but she did surprise me here, and we're going to get to that later. So speaking of Kenya, they move on to her, and she is filming a commercial using the same choreo that she was going to use for the Magic City Classic before she got sick and couldn't perform. So she was shooting her commercial. She had Brooklyn in the commercial with her. That was so cute. And Mayetta was there, of course, because she created the choreo. And she texted Roy, which is Kenya's boy toy, to show up and surprise her. But he showed up for like all of 10 seconds. And it's like, Kenya can never escape these fake relationship rumors because she don't really be having no chemistry with her dudes. Like, it just be screaming fake. This man walked in, spoke to her, spoke to Brooklyn, bought some food from his restaurant, asked her what she was doing, and as she was telling him what she was doing, he seemed super uninterested. And then he left right after that.
So what is the shoot for?
Kenya Moore hair care. It's like this famous chant, right? So anywhere I go, people start doing this chant.
Kenya Moore hair care.
Right.
And she got it from the HBCU bands.
Yes.
It's like a huge thing. Like, it goes back in history.
Right.
Okay, ladies, I got to run.
You do? Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So it was like, what did you even show up for? Just to drop off some food and show your face? That's why it'd be hard for people to believe that Kenya's relationships be real, because what was that? I understand she said he was a busy man, but it was the part where he asked her what she was doing, and then when she explained it, he was just looking around like, okay, like I really don't care. And also, Kenya needs to stop using weave when she's trying to promote her hair care line. I could tell that was not all her hair. I know she has long hair, but her hair is not that big. If you're supposed to be promoting these products that can grow your natural hair, why are you not wearing your natural hair in the photo shoots and in the commercials? Like, why are you adding extensions? And anytime somebody call her out on wearing some extensions, she be like, well, I have hair. We know, girl. We know. But when you wearing your extensions, just be honest and say you wearing your extensions. Okay, so we're still at this commercial shoot. Sonya FaceTimes her and asks her to be the co-host. She says, of course, but it seemed like she low-key didn't want to do it. I told y'all she do not be caring to support these women. And by the way, where was Cynthia? They done did Cynthia so dirty. They put her in the preview, I guess, just to get us all excited, just for her to not be in there. That was messed up.
Kenya Moore hair care. Baby's in the house.
So then Drew and her sister had an emotional scene. She was talking about like her mental health struggles, which I thought was really good for them to show. She has quite the resume. You know, she done lived life. She done worked with everybody. She done had a very successful career. And she is 20 years older than Drew, and she definitely don't look it. So yeah, I thought that was a really good scene. I feel like Drew and Sonya are really the only ones bringing it, like in terms of like personal storylines. That's just my opinion. So next is the OG scene. This scene was a mess, child. Lisa was given a drunk.
Memories.
No, I agree.
But I don't hate you anymore.
I never hated my wig.
We need to do a vacation.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing.
That would be
Would y'all
amazing.
be open to it? I'm not going on no
Listen. Oh, you going on vacation.
I think Lisa is a drunk. She been drunk like the last 3 times I've seen her. the last season when she was going in with Sonya, she was clearly very drunk. On the last reunion special with Carlos King, where they had all of the OGs, she was drunk. Lisa is a drunk. Deshawn was given the same thing she gave us in season 1. Absolutely nothing.
That bitch is just still alive. You saw me. You held me back. You gave me bruises on my wrist. It's the right person.
11 years. Good
Crazy.
number.
Crazy.
And now I'm a glamour. Did I tell you guys that?
What?
Oh my God, you're joking.
I love babies.
Have another one.
With my water, bitch. Water.
We will always be connected. Always be connected. And actually, and even
I think she said a total of like 10 words. I mean, did they cut her scenes like they cut Cynthia's? Now, what were those people saying that they wanted to see Deshawn back? I remember it was a couple of y'all in my comments when I first talked about the OG's returning, and I was like, I really don't care to see Deshawn. A couple of y'all was in my comments like, no, I miss her. No, she needs to come back. Now what? Did she give what needed to be gave? And we already knew she wasn't. That's why nobody was excited to see her. Lisa and Kim were being very lovey-dovey. I don't know what was going on with Lisa. I don't know what is going on with Lisa. She be looking like she just be going through it to me. So they talk about like doing a vacation. It seems like all of the OGs want to be back on the show. Like it was given that they want to be back on TV. So Sheree starts talking to them about the trip that she has for the girls. They're going to Portugal. If I'm not mistaken, she was trying to invite Kim. I'm not sure, but of course, y'all know Kim don't do vacations. So yeah, she was asking who all was gonna be there, like she was going anyway. And then once they got to Kenya, of course, Kim had something smart to say because they still not on good terms. She said she saw Candy at Portia's wedding and Candy gave her a hug. But Kim don't care because she's still beefing with her. And that's what I be talking about when I say I don't understand why Candy gives Kim chance after chance after chance after chance. Kim is still holding on to beef like Candy did something to her. You used her and you didn't pay her. You mad at Candy like she did something to you. But you know what? She may be still mad about the season 10 reunion. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she might still be mad about that.
Bahamas.
When we went to the Bahamas, she was dating daggone DJ Tracy, laid up in the bed with her while her kids were sitting in the living room. Okay, so to me, it's like...
Kim is talking about RHOA and how they're just so perfect and happy, and it's just funny when we see things on the show and then something completely different is happening in real time. I just think that is so hilarious. It's the same situation with Mia last season when she was talking about her business when we already knew they was kicked out the business. It's just funny to see it, and she talking about how perfect they are. Lisa wasted no time asking her about the foreclosure.
So I saw something in the media, you losing your house, all this stuff, and I hate to hear that.
It's a blog on Instagram.
But of course, Kim lied. It was just funny seeing her do all of that because clearly Kim has not changed. Then they started bringing up how both Lisa and Deshawn got divorced once they got off the show. This is where Deshawn finally got a few words in because they asked her if she was dating. She said, I am dating. And then they asked her something else and like, is it fun or something like that? And then she said something. That was all she said. What did she say? She said, dating is what you make it. Yes. So she said, I am dating and dating is what you make it. So yeah, she said 9, roughly 10 words. That's it. That's all she said the whole scene. So yeah, that's that. Next is the day of the Mommy Nation charity event. Sonya's sister has to do her hair. She walks in with the biggest attitude. Her sister always seems to have an attitude when we see her on this show. But like I can kind of understand where her sister's coming from because she kind of feels like Sonya uses her and then she like plays stupid like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I was inconveniencing you and your kids, and you know, I'm sorry. She liked to play dumb and play victim, and she was crying as her sister was explaining to her how she inconvenienced her. So it's like, Sonya, don't play victim.
It's a lot of moving parts, but there's some stuff that you can't drop the ball on because you kind of toying with my life a little bit. I don't really operate like this. Just give me some grace if you feel I have an attitude, because I'm disgruntled and just trying to make it all work.
But at the same time, it's like, y'all are staying with her for free. Y'all don't pay rent. Y'all don't do nothing. The least you can do is help me whenever I need it. So I kind of get both sides of that. I just think they need some time apart. It's just too much tension right now. The sister is low-key still upset about being kicked out. That's really what I think it is. So now, you know, she about to make everything a problem. She about to be complaining about everything. But it's valid. But then again, it's not. Because, like, you living with me for free. So, y'all let me know whose side y'all on with that one. I don't know. And then on top of that, the sister did say, you know, she's gonna be there through whatever, and Sonya knows that. Now at that point, it's on you, because if you know she's taking advantage of her and you just keep deciding to be there through whatever, that's on you. Don't keep doing things that's gonna make you have an attitude when you do it. So the event starts. Everyone is showing up except Kenya. Surprise, surprise. So she FaceTimes Kenya, and Kenya is still doing her hair. And then she also feels some type of way because she's not able to sit with her +1. But from what it looks like, Sonya had the entire cast sitting at one table. So then it makes sense as to why her +1 couldn't sit with them. So all of the ladies are there at the table chatting, talking to Marlo, asking her how her date was. And none of them seem to think that he's a good fit because they don't think that he makes enough money for Marlo. He is a chef, and I guess they don't make that much money. I thought he was a restaurant owner. I didn't know. Well, I don't know. Chefs do technically say, like, it's their restaurant. But, I mean, I don't think he's the actual owner. They said he was a chef. I don't know. I don't know if he's a chef or the owner. But if he's the owner, he definitely got money. Now, the chef, I don't know. But yeah, the girls are saying he broke, so we'll see. So Sonya's ready to start the event, but she's waiting on Kenya. So she just decides to go ahead and start it, and if need be, she will be the auctioneer. So as she's speaking, Kenya shows up wearing God knows what. Which I thought was hilarious because she had just had this confessional where she was like, better late than ugly. But you was both, girl. You was late and ugly. And not you, not your face. She's not an ugly woman, but that outfit, that hair, that was very ugly. Like, I don't know what she was wearing. Was she trying to be funny? Was she trying to be serious? Like, I don't feel like she would seriously wear something like that. Was she trying to be funny? Honestly, I just hope she wasn't serious about the outfit. Like, she genuinely thought that looked good. That's my only concern. Because when she said that in the confessional, it's better to be late than be ugly, and then you show up like that, that makes me feel like you really felt like that was a good outfit, and it wasn't. But yeah, it's time for Kenya to auction, and surprisingly, she's actually doing a great job. She is getting these people to spend their money. I'm not too sure about the outfit choice, but she did pull it together and help Sonya exceed her goal. Sonya had a goal of 50K. She ended up raising 78K. So Kenya, she did do a good job. I gotta give her that, you know. I said in the beginning that she don't like the support. I was wrong, okay? Hey, she proved me wrong here. She actually did a really good job, despite her not even wanting to do it in the first place. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Kenya. She was supportive here. She did a great job. The episode ends there, and they play the mid-season trailer after the episode, so I really don't know what's going to be on the next episode. I did react to the mid-season trailer, so if y'all want to see that, make sure y'all go check that out on my channel. This episode was very boring. It was yet another filler episode. I feel like the past 3 episodes have been filler episodes. Like, what's going on here? The season is slowing down. When we gonna see Cynthia? Because why they cut her scene? Why they do her like that? Why did they do her like that? I don't really know how to feel about this episode. It was just okay. Like, just okay. It could have been better. We waited them 2 weeks for nothing. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comments down below. Stay happy, healthy, and all of that good stuff. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.